聊电影。Look, man,
Hmm.
I'd like to spend 100 nights talking about movies, if you don't mind.
No, I wouldn't mind at all because if this is something that you like talking about, and like when we were talking about the movies in the last show, I said it's movies are no longer I mean, you can't just say that you watch a movie only for entertainment. I mean, you watch the movie with the purpose of getting something out of it, learning something. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, without having to watch the movie, you can tell us so many things. The learning experiences. So we would benefit from it. So we are very happy to hear from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It's interesting because
Mm-hmm.
before I started the show, I was also thinking why I wanted to talk about movies so much and why I keep watching a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
One major reason is that movies really benefit me in many different ways. So,
Mm-hmm.
to some extent, it makes me more patient.
Mm-hmm.
So, you watch a movie and maybe the first half is boring. I would
Yes.
be very straightforward. It is boring
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of classical movies. But if you keep moving, you keep watching it, and you follow the storyline,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the volcano, which has been maybe static for many years, and all of a sudden it erupts, and then you could feel this energy. So that's how this energy and this good influence brought by movies. So watching. I love watching movies. What is that noise? Okay, so uh, good evening, Jack, and good evening, North and 嘉兴大熊。Thank you，大熊，谢谢百类。我刚才在开直播之前在想，我说电影的话，真的不是聊一两个晚上能聊完的。我们那天还聊了一个晚上，今天还想聊电影，还想再聊个100天。OK，就是在想，电影不仅仅是说它能够让我们看着开心呀，就是像娱乐一样。很多时候我觉得它很能提炼我的这个耐心，真的会让我变得更加有耐心。很多经典的电影、好看的电影，可能前面一半或者2/3的时间真的是你会觉得无聊，就好像是一座火山，它一直都没有爆发，只是在电影的最后几秒钟、几分钟就它就爆发了。那个时候就觉得哇，这部电影很不错。So anyway, we talk about movies, and I will bring you a
Yeah. So what
long
is the
list.
first? Yeah. So what is the first one
Yes,
that you're going to talk about?
yes. So thank you, Jiaxin, and thank you, Jack. Tonight, I and thank you, 亲友分享，谢谢你们的礼物。So I will
Mm-hmm.
first talk about the movie I watched recently,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will choose the movies with the same type,
Mm-hmm.
which are actually much better and could be considered classical movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that will help us maybe get more connected to this real life, since these
Mm-hmm.
movies are now on in the theater. You could watch these movies, but
Oh,
I
okay.
don't recommend you to watch them because they are not worth watching at all. I have tested that. 就今天呢，Thank you Jack。今天呢是这样，我呢把我最近看的几部电影跟大家讲一讲在电影院看的，然后呢。我想找一下跟它同类型、同题材的电影是怎么拍的，然后跟大家分享一下。我想推荐的是另外的几部，而不是我最近在电影院看的那些，就是I am sad, I haven't watched good movies for long，所以我很伤心，很久没有
Mm-hmm.
看到很好看的电影了。So anyway, the first movie, yes, my sister, I watched it before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to talk about it later. 我等会儿再来聊这部电影啊，我先记一下 My Sister.
Mm-hmm.
So the one movie I watched in recent days is called Persian in a Persian class. I forgot the translation, but
Mm-hmm.
this man, he was Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
And during World War II, German they persecuted Jewish, and they caught him. But somehow one officer from this German camp
Mm-hmm.
wanted to learn some Persian, and he found out, wow, this guy is Persian, was could speak Persian. So
Mm-hmm.
he wanted him to be his Persian teacher because after the war, this officer planned to go to another country and open a restaurant, where people speak Persian. So that's the story. So this man, actually, he was Jewish. He couldn't speak Persian, but he made up a story telling the officer and everybody that he could speak the language. He managed to cheat all of them, and I couldn't tell you the ending because some people haven't watched it yet. And that's about the main storyline of this movie. It's okay. I would say if 10 stars are the 4 marks, I would give this movie probably 6.5 stars.